Hey, how's it going? It's Claude Johnson here with GuitarControl.com, and I want to show you guys a couple basic chords that you can use for playing blues rock. They'll come in really handy for learning different songs from your favorite artists and also creating your own stuff. So first of all, we've got the basic power chord. Real simple, by the humblest, lowliest of the chords. But all I'm doing here is 7th fret on the A string and then 9th fret on the D string. It's a movable shape, so. Or you could, 3 notes, you know, root, 5th, and octave, so that's 7th, 9th, 9th. And you could easily combine this with pentatonics. Stuff like that. All right, let's see. Another chord is the 7th chord, or dominant 7th. So check out my videos on bar chords, but you can obviously riff out on that, or this. Now here's a voice thing you might not know, but it's very important. So this is, again, a 7th chord, but we're playing root, 3rd, 7th, and octave, no 5th, okay? So that's ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then 6th with the middle finger, 7th with the pinky, and 5th with the first finger. So that's very useful if you're playing, you know, from the 1 to the 4. Let's say I'm in B. Okay, I can just. Now, if you just want to play these 3, that's always good too. Especially for blues. Go to the 5th. Alright? Now, that is the same thing, but I can finger it like this. And then I can end my pinky, and I've got a 9 chord. So, you can check the tabs for all these chords, but this is another one, it's a great one to use when you're going from the 1 to the 4. So, 1, 4. Now, keeping that same position, I'm going to raise my pinky up 1. Now I've got a sharp 9. Okay, so we went from 7th to 9 to sharp 9. And this is like the Jimi Hendrix chord, as it's called. Used in songs like Purple Haze, Foxy Lady. Alright, so those are all great chords. Now, what you can do also, you can flatten out and bar the top, so you've got another version of the 9th chord. You can put your pinky up here, so you've got 13th chord, that's a good one to use. So you can use those in blues, and let's see what else. You could use a sharp 5. This is one of my favorite chords. So for example, if you're in C, F, there we go, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm thumbing the low E string, and then I've got, this is 3rd fret, skip a string, then we've got middle finger on the 3rd, ring finger on the 4th, pinky on the 4th. Alright? Other chords you can use, let's go back to the key of B. do your normal dominant 7, then put your pinky on the B string, 9th fret. You've got a 13th chord, which sounds complicated, but remember 13 is the same as the 6th because there's only 7 notes, so when you count up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so your octave is really on the 8, right? So if you count up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, it'd be the same thing as counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the same blues sound is, so 13 is another good one to know. Also, what's sometimes helpful to know is, you know this 9 chord that we just played? You can play it here. What I'm doing here is flattening out my first finger. So it's like 12, 11, 12, 11, 12. So those are some different chords you can mess around with. It's probably enough for now. We'll go hit you up with some more chords and examples in a future lesson, but for now, check the link in the video description to get the tabs. Thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.